Enhancing Indonesia digital competitiveness through involving rural communities. According to a report by Google, Temasek and Bain & Co. Economy Southeast ASEAN 2021, the contribution of the digital economy to GDP, which was 4% in 2020, is predicted to rise to 18% by 2030. The digital economy's potential is further supported by the growing number of the people in their productive age and internet users, which today comprise 202.6 million people, or 73.3% population. In order to measure digital transformation among Indonesia's 34 provinces and cities or agencies, a venture capital, namely Isventure's Digital Competitiveness Index, that consists of 9 pillars, with a total of 50 indicators compiled in the index. Another institution, namely IMD, proposed for digital competitiveness ranking, which measure digital competitiveness of a country through 3 factors consisting of knowledge, technology, and future readiness. On the other hand, Indonesia has to overcome the gap between more competitive and less competitive provinces. This study identifies programs that have been carried out by the government and private sector, and success stories from provinces that have increased their digital competitiveness through internal compiling and published data to result in an overview of recommendations that can be made stakeholder to advance regions that are still less competitive by involving or increasing community empowerment. This is the distribution map of Digital Competitiveness Index score per province in 2022. Various stakeholders, including central and local government, private sector, and non-government organizations, have worked together to increase digital competitiveness and overcome its competitiveness gap among provinces and cities in Indonesia involving rural communities. The stakeholders, including Ministry of Village, Disadvantaged Region Development and Transmigration through Digital Ambassador and Cadre Program, Ministry of Communication and Information through establishing the Digital Talent Scholarship, Grab and GoTo through a coaching and training for micro, small, and medium enterprise, Smart Village and Digital Ambassador and Cadre. Since 2020, the World Bank through the Government Strengthening and Village Development Program, together with the Ministry of Village Development of Disadvantaged Region and Transmigration, has developed a smart village model, which is a concept of a development approach that encourages villages to transform the use of technology and is aimed to improving the quality of basic service and community empowerment. Best village development that is inclusive, sustainable through increasing human resources in the effective use of technology. Digital Ambassador will work closely with village digital cadres in implementing smart village and facilitating the community in planning and implementing innovative smart village program in solving village problem. Duties and role of digital cadres include conducting smart village socialization at the village, mapping of village potential including social, sectoral, spatial, and digital community literacy levels. Plan and implement digital literacy enhancement and empowerment. Serves a frontliner for all digital applications that enter the village. Assist village officials in adopting smart government to improve digital-based public services. Ministry of Communication and Information through establishing the Digital Talent Scholarship program specifically designed for the Indonesian millennial generation, which will be attended by at least 100,000 participants per year. GoTo is a platform that brings on-demand, e-commerce, and financial technology service together in one ecosystem. GoTo also has GoPay as non-cash transaction tool that can be used for MSMEs. The synergies carried out by GoTo with several stakeholders include the Bangkit Bersama movement and the GoTo Financial Retail Community, or KONTAK, West Java. West Java provincial government is taking seriously the revolution in the use of technology and narrowing the digital divide in society, namely by brochuring a digital service center implementing a unit, Jabar Digital Service. Many digital training programs have been implemented that directly benefit the community. the Digital Entrepreneurship Academy Training Program for MSMEs, Digital Talent Scholarship, and the Lintas Sarta Teaching Program to support Digital Village, which are given to headmen. Moreover, the provincial government also focus on infrastructure development in rural areas through the Digital Village program. The West Java provincial government presents a digital infrastructure in rural area as an effort to narrow the digital gap in West Java. Bengkulu. The Bengkulu provincial government has made effort to overcome blank spot and weak signal in more than 80 villages. The government of Bengkulu, in collaboration with the Association of Indonesia Internet Service Providers, has created the Indonesia Internet Exchange with the District Internet Exchange Cultural Park. The Bengkulu provincial government is working with Cyber Bengkulu held Cyber Academy training. The presence of this training encouraged MSMEs to take advantage of this program. In terms of infrastructure, the Bengkulu provincial government will focus on accelerating internet network improvement for village. The provincial communication and information technology also help village internet socialization toward Industry 4.0. Based on the analysis, there are recommendations that can be made to increase competitiveness and overcome gaps between regions, including coordination and collaboration, forming a special team or task force carried by a coordinating ministry or Ministry of Home Affairs, by cooperating across departments, agencies, local government, and private sector. Strengthening infrastructure, because empowering people to be liberated in technology requires adequate resources and infrastructure support. Formation of digital development groups between provinces that have succeeded in increasing their digital competitiveness and provinces that are still having difficulties. Initiative and programs that less competitive region can adapt to increase their digital competitiveness include Digital Talent Scholarship, BELA, and increasing partnership with startups. It is hoped that the program and activities carried out by provinces that have succeeded in increasing their digital competitiveness can be adapted by regions that are still below the national average, supported by central government policies and private sector resources, especially technology companies.